Good afternoon, my YouTubers. I pray you all are doing well today. Sorry I'm late today. I went to church this morning, and the pastor was preaching about what's going on in today's world. He was preaching in Hebrews, and he talked about Jesus and, how much greater he is than us. I do have a devotion for you. Courage during hard times of change. Courage during times of change. And we've all had times of change, especially with what's gone on this last week. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34, the NIV version. Are you anxious about situations that you cannot control? Take your anxieties to God. Are you troubled about changes that threaten to disrupt your life? Take your troubles to Him. Does your corner of your life, of the life world, seem to be trembling beneath your feet? Seek protection from the one who cannot be moved. The same God who created the universe will protect you if you ask Him. So ask Him and then serve Him with willing hands and trusting heart. And a trusting heart. And rest assured that the world may change moment by moment, but God's love endures, unfathomable and unchanging forever. If God has you in the palm of His hand, and your real life is so secure in Him, then you can venture forth into the place of relationships, the challenges that are the very heart of the storm, and you will be safe from them. And Paula Ringhart, who wrote that. God knows the strength that comes from wrestling with our fears. Will you give us wings to fly? Paula Ringhart, the same person who wrote that. Courage during times of change. Have you had courage during times of change? Have you been through times of change that you needed God to help you get through these times of change? Whether good or bad. When I first became a Christian, I was going through a time in my life where I was angry about a lot of stuff because I was just divorced a couple years before, and I was angry about that, and I didn't want the divorce. I was dealing with depression and anxiety, and I still have the anxiety once in a while, and I still deal with the depression once in a while, but not as bad as I did. But, since having Jesus in my life, He has helped me to get through these changes in my life. When I gave my heart to Jesus, He has changed me to be somebody who from somebody who I used to be to somebody who I am now, serving God and trusting Him. So, if you are having trouble dealing with change and you need God to help you to get through this change, lean into Him and ask Him, Lord, help me to change. Help me to get through these difficulties of change. And He will help you to get through these difficulties of change. Because it is, God wants you to trust Him. Ultimately trust Him. Lean into Him. And that is my devotion for today. Remember to find joy in your journey, no matter where you are, whatever you're going through. There's always something to be joyful for and about. Remember to love yourselves and to love each other. Before you can love someone else, you've got to love yourself first. Bye-bye.